Did you have a good nap? Will you go bye-bye with Mama? We're gonna go bye-bye. All right, here we go. Reese and I are on our way to the hospital where she was born for a sort of breastfeeding mommy support group. I went to one of these when I was on maternity leave, and I was actually the only one there, so I got like a private consult with a lactation consultant, which was great. And I'm a little bit hoping that happens again, but I'm always happy to meet other mamas. I just have a lot of questions for the lactation consultants. I started work this week, which was crazy, emotional, nice, like so many things. I'm only going back 3 days a week, which I am incredibly grateful for. I feel like I kind of get the best of both worlds, but it's still so hard to be away from my baby. I'm working 3 full days. It kind of just ended up, that was the best way to do it with the hours for us, because we have a babysitter that Reese will be going to, and she charges by the day, and also I live 20 minutes away from work, so it's just a lot of travel time, so it just kind of made sense to like combine all the hours into 3 full days. So I was pumping all day. Oops. So for the first time I was pumping all day. I really hadn't pumped much on maternity leave at all, just occasionally if I like had to miss a feeding or something. I used the Haka pump to like create a little bit of a stash, but like not much. I would combine 2 days of Haka pump milk to put in a bag and freeze it. So I had like maybe 20 bags frozen, which is fine because I'm kind of using like the day before's milk on Tuesday, Thursdays, and then Mondays I'll use frozen milk. But I just have a lot of things to talk to the lactation consultant about. One thing, the biggest concern is when she was taking her bottles this week, she was eating between 3.5 and 4 ounces, which I think is normal for her age. But when I would pump, it was generally, so I would pump 3 times a day. So typically the first pump I'd get like 5 ounces, the second pump I'd get like 4 ounces, and the third pump I'd get like 3 ounces. And so I'm really concerned that I would only get 3 ounces in my like afternoon pump, when every time she took a bottle she was eating between like 3.5 and 4 ounces. I'm worried that she's like still hungry, or my supply goes down throughout the day, which I know everyone's supply kind of goes down throughout the day. But I just want to talk to her about that, like what should I be doing, should I be concerned, all of that. And then I also want to talk to her about, I really feel like I need to build up more of a stash. I mean, on Tuesday, Thursdays, it's nice, I could just use the day before's milk, so fresh milk. But on Mondays, I will always be using frozen milk, probably like Wednesday's frozen milk, you know. But I want to have more of a stash too, because every once in a while she'll want to eat every 2 hours, and so then she'll take 4 bottles during the day. I'm only pumping 3 times a day, and I really can't pump 4 times a day. That's like every 2 hours, and I kind of have to get work done, and then I feel like all I'd be doing all day was pumping. So I really want to get more of a stash. I think the best way to do that, from what I've read, is to like pump once at the same time every day, because I don't want to pump a ton. Like I don't need a huge stash, I just want to start building a stash. So maybe like an hour after the morning feeding, the days that I'm home, I could always pump. So I also want to talk to her about that and the best way to do it. So just overall, a lot of questions. And by the way, this baby is being awesome in the car. She has not cried once. We've been traveling like 10 minutes. She's being such a good girl. She is wide awake and just looking at herself in the mirror and playing with her hands. Good baby. I'm so glad that car rides are getting a little better. Every once in a while she will still scream, but they are getting so much better, which is awesome. So that was super helpful. The lactation consultant said she's not worried about my supply at all, because she says it's really normal to produce more in the morning than in the afternoon or evening, which I did kind of know. And she said that the baby can a lot of times pull more milk than the pump can, which I didn't totally know. I found that interesting. And a lot of babies will just eat more when they have the bottle versus the breast, and they might just eat more frequently at the breast. I know, baby, we're stopped. We hate when we're stopped. She's been awake like an hour and a half, so she'll probably fall asleep soon. Best thing ever. was I saying? So yeah, she thinks that my supply is probably fine. Everything that's going on is pretty normal. She recommended though, if I want to build up a stash, to pump after the morning feeds. So pump after 1 or 2 feedings in the morning. She said I'll probably only get a couple ounces, but I'll probably interfere less with her and her feedings. So if I pumped an hour after the morning feeding, which I was kind of planning on doing, I could interfere with the next feeding and she could not get as much. So I think I'll just trial and error. Pumping kind of sucks because you have to like clean all your stuff afterwards, and I was kind of getting like an ounce or 2 anyway from just using the Hakka in the morning. So I don't know. It'd be nice to like be getting a full bottle's worth every day, but then I'd have to probably pump after multiple feedings every day, and that would just kind of suck because it's a lot of stuff to clean. And also, like, who watches the baby while you're pumping? Like, sometimes she's totally fine just like playing on her play mat after a feeding, but sometimes she like wants to be held or is fussy or needs to go down for a nap, you know, like who's gonna watch the baby while I pump? So I think it'll just be trial and error figuring it out. Right now, Reese and I are going to Aldi to get some groceries. Baby is being a trooper. It is way past nap time, but it's too interesting to fall asleep. This thing is kind of awesome. It just allows you to put your car seats in your cart. I'll link it down below. I just got it on Amazon. I don't think it was very expensive. And here's my carts. I'm kind of stocking up on a few things because it's not easy to go to the grocery store with a baby. So I got a ton of these gluten-free cheese pizzas. They're fabulous and they're only like $5 each. And then these ice drinks are only like 50 cents each here, which is awesome. I got some Gushers just for fun. There's some healthy stuff under there, but you know how it goes. I am so disappointed though because I just asked a worker and they do not have the gluten-free stuffing or refried onions, which I was kind of banking on for Thanksgiving this year, so that sucks. We're home now and I changed into this little cozy sweater since it's rainy and cold out. And Reese is having a little playtime. This is her current favorite toy, this little hanging doggy. She loves it. She'll just smile and giggle at it. And one of her new tricks is she can actually reach out and grab things. So she'll grab one of these little paws and she'll be so proud of herself. Right now she's just kind of looking at it. But she loves this toy. And we'll even put it on her bouncer, like hang it right here, and she'll just play with it. This mat, she's always loved. She'll just kind of scoot all around it. She's been doing like 360 scoots for weeks. She does it in her crib and it's super funny. It's a little bit later and we are still having so much fun playing. Another favorite toy is her zebra. Isn't it? Do you love your zebra? Do you see yourself in the viewfinder? It's kind of funny. Do you love your zebra? Yeah. You'll give it hugs and kisses. You're a little distracted by the camera right now, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Her Boppy Lounger is starting to get too small, and it is so sad. It has been our favorite thing forever. Yeah, this is where we love to sit. Right now it's kind of propped up with a pillow so that she's a little more upright. I know. Oh, I know. What are we gonna do? Guess who had a nap and an outfit change? Who went potty between diapers? Yeah. And now mommy had an outfit change because I was just absolutely drenched in spit up. Wasn't I? Yeah. I could get you a handkerchief in a minute. I just put a burp cloth right there. But is any other moms just kind of like happy when it's them and not the baby? Because we're easier to change than the baby. And when you've already changed her outfit a few times, she starts to get a little angry about it. So whatever, I'll change. Are you hanging out in Mama's room? Yeah. She sometimes likes to look at the ceiling fan in here. She thinks that's pretty cool. You got the hiccups again? See, the hiccups and the big spit ups are why I think she might have acid reflux. That and the back arching sometimes after eating. I've gone egg free to see if an egg allergy could be the culprit for the acid reflux symptoms. And I've been egg free for like a week and haven't noticed. I think I'll give it another week and then kind of give up on that because, I mean, no need avoiding foods if it's not helping. I already don't eat much dairy, so I didn't think that was it. Our pediatrician thought it could be one of those two things, but I might try going completely dairy-free for a week to see if that helps. If not, I mean, she may just be acid refluxy, and hopefully it'll get better as she gets older. I know that happens to some babies. But yeah, she gets the hiccups like 3 times a day at least, and has since she was born. Don't you? Yeah. I'm glad you're in a good mood. Maybe that spit up, you know, made you feel better. Okay. I think that will be it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Be sure to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of our adventures. Isn't that right?